What's going on, YouTube? This is SG1 Sports, and it's time for another Week 1 matchup here in the College Football Association Sim League. It's Duke versus Tennessee, and what should be a pretty interesting matchup here. You've got Duke led by Justin Herbert at quarterback, Adrian Martinez, the quarterback for Tennessee. These are two teams that both of their owners drafted their players. The Duke owner has since left the league, so Duke is now open. If you're interested in joining the league, you can take control of this Duke team, a Duke team that, as you saw there, has a 99 overall with Justin Herbert leading the way at quarterback. If you want to get all the information on these teams, you can go to sg1sports.com. Just click on the CFA there, and you can see the rosters, the owners. You can see the standings. We're going to be updating things throughout the season, and we'll see how this goes. I may not do the roster thing like I've been doing. I did it on the last video and on this video where I show you the rosters, but if you want to see the rosters of these teams, all you got to do is go to, again, sg1sports.com, and you can see the rosters for all the teams. And I'll make sure that the rosters are up before the team's actual game is played. As we go through Week 1 here, again, you can see the schedule there as well. 15 straight days of games here for Week 1. We're going to show you each team. Each team will get their own day to play a game, and then once we get into Week 2, which starts after the new year, then there'll be 2 games a day. We'll have doubleheaders for each week, and you again can see the schedule there on the website. So we're going to move into this game, but before we start the game, let's take a look at the rosters for both of these teams. Here is the roster for Duke, and you can see their top player is Paulson Adebo, a 95 overall cornerback. He's from Stanford. J.K. Dobbins is there. Colby Parkinson, Justin Herbert. This is a pretty good football team. We're going to go position by position and start with their quarterbacks. Justin Herbert is the starter. They also have Skylar Thompson and Jace Reuter. Add running back J.K. Dobbins, and how about DJ Dallas for your backup running back? And that's not bad at all. And how about Patrick Taylor as the third string? So a pretty good group of running backs. Mason Barta, fullback. Wide receivers, Sean Riley and 90. You got Courtney Davis, Kirk Merritt, Jonathan Johnson, and Dalen Charlotte. So only 5 receivers, and a lot of teams have only gone with 5 receivers, and I kind of wonder what might happen if there's a couple of injuries there. Again, with Parkinson at tight end, Jake Ferguson also at tight end, Luke Farrell, and Nick Bowers. Those are their 4 tight ends. Left tackle, Christian Darsall, Dante Smith, Landon Young. And again, when we gave the rosters to everyone, we didn't separate the left tackles from the right tackles. It was just offensive tackles. So that's why you're going to see, no left guards, but they have plenty of right guards. I'll show you in a second as you take a look here at the centers on this team. Right guards, so you got 4 right guards, so you don't really need the left guards necessarily. Ethan Reed there, and there are the right guards. Right tackle, Austin Deculus and Ryan Roberts. So a pretty solid offensive line. Defensive line, Chauncey Golston, Josiah Bronson, and Austrian Robinson. Other defensive ends, you got Kendall Coleman and Cameron Sample. At defensive tackle, Benito Jones, Jordan Elliott, Jerome Johnson, and Nathan Pickering. Linebackers, you take a look here at the left outside linebackers, middle linebackers, Jacob Phillips, John Lamont, and the other outside linebackers, Blake Lynch, Miles Reed, and Sean Burgess Becker. And again, with the outside linebackers, those were not separated either. You just had middle linebackers and outside linebackers. So that really doesn't matter which side they're on. You see pretty good group of cornerbacks here. Javaris Davis there as well. Damone Renfro, Scoop Bradshaw. Free safeties, Tanner Muse, really talented player there from Clemson. Now, this is a pretty good group of safeties, free safeties that is, and Giovanni Stewart, strong safety. But that was another thing. Safeties were not separated either, so you just had all the safeties grouped together. You can really put them in any position you want. There's the kicker and punter, a couple of punters here. And there you go. So that's the roster for Duke. Well, let's take a look at Tennessee now. Duke, I believe, comes out to be a 97 overall. I think they are actually favored in this game. Let's go to Tennessee again as we scroll through here. Volunteers lead off with Andrew Thomas. That's their best player. Second best player is Rodrigo Blankenship. You got Jonathan Garvin at defensive end, Kennedy Brooks at running back. Pretty good roster here. Couple of 90 overall middle linebackers. So that might be one of the strengths of this defense. We go to the quarterback position. Adrian Martinez is the starter. Not really a whole lot behind him. They go with Tua's little brother, who's only a 77 overall, and then Evan Conley, freshman from Louisville. Kennedy Brooks, the starting running back. Then you got Michael Warren, Tim Jordan, and Jarrett Patterson. Fullback is Connor Slomka, and again, I'm sorry if I mispronounce these names. I'm horrible at pronouncing the names. Des Fitzpatrick at wide receiver, Dedrick Thomas, Tutu Atwell, Charleston Rambo, and Zay Flowers. So they also only have 5 wide receivers. 3 tight ends, Charlie Kohler, Spencer Nye, and Andrew Homer. Left tackles, again, Andrew Thomas, best player on this team. No left guards. Centers, see the centers here. We're going to scoot on through here. You can see all of these rosters. You can see the full rosters on the website. So if you want to see what every team has, you can go check that out as we go through the offensive line. Now, defensive line, the Brian Ray at defensive end, also Don Peterson and Mijah Sanders. Also a defensive end, Jonathan Garvin, a 93 overall. He's an impact player. Jonathan Wilson and Tyler Davis at the defensive tackle. So they don't have a whole lot of defensive tackle. Left outside linebacker, Fitzgerald Morfor and Christopher Allen. Middle linebacker, we talked about this earlier, Errol Thompson and Mike Rose, 290 overall middle linebackers. That's pretty solid. Buddy Johnson there as well. That is a very good group of middle linebackers. Outside linebacker, Jake Hansen and Jordan Williams. Corners, pretty solid. Bryce Thompson, Bryant, Sean Wade, Jamal Parker, Cameron Brown, and Jaden Davis. Free safety, Chris Miller, Ronnie Hickman there as well. Strong safety, Adrian Fry, Bryce Tornadon, Nick Pickett, and Woody Washington. And then the kicker is Rodrigo Blankenship and Nick Skiba. And the punter is Alex Kinney and Brooks Cormier. So they have 2 kickers, 2 punters. That's it. That's the rosters for Duke and for Tennessee. It's time to see what happens when these 2 teams square off here in week 1 of the CFA.
We're ready to get this one underway as the teams are lined up for the opening kick. Excellent kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The Blue Devils, in talking with them this week, Kirk, is just interesting, their perspective on this kid, how good he is and how much they can lean on him.
Yeah, you and I had a chance to visit with not only the coaches but the player himself, and I got a real good vibe walking out of those meetings and thinking that he's going to have a huge game. The coaches seem confident in being able to get him the football in different areas on the field. This kid has a look in his eye that I haven't seen in a long time, where he just wants to have a chance to have an impact on the game and on the outcome, and I'll be shocked if they can slow him down.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 25. Caught, open field, out of bounds, around the 45-yard line.
That was a really nice play on the ball by the receiver for a substantial gain and a first down.
Nothing going on that one.
You know, this veteran wide receiver is not always easy to stop, so that's a good job here by the defense to slow him down.
Steps out of bounds at the 49. They pick up a good 6 yards there.
It's a decent pickup that time on a well-designed play.
He gets rid of this one. Bennett can pin him deep in their own territory with a good punt here. Booming kick. This punt goes over the goal line, and this will be a touchback. The quarterback leads the team out on the field for the first drive. own 20-yard line. Second down. Now he tries to buy some time. He decides to run with it. And he's taken down around the 35-yard line. And that was a nice pickup by the quarterback.
Brett, I think this guy's amazing. He has an uncanny ability to scramble, and it showed right there on that play.
From their own 35-yard line, it's second down.
Here we go. Blue 88. Blue 88. Motion, motion, motion.
Going deep. And he's hit before he can go anywhere. Dumps it out left to the running back. And down he goes at about the 23-yard line.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
He's on the run. Now he's going to run and watch out. What a play to set him up with a 1st and goal.
That makes it 1st and goal.
He's in trouble. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. And he's tackled at the 1-yard line.
That's a gain of 7 on the play. That brings up 2nd and goal.
He scrambles. And they got him.
This quarterback has to do a better job of avoiding the rush, because sacks can be real drive killers.
3rd and goal.
So here we go. It's 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line.
Tight, guys, double tight. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, Hap. Check the running back. Let's go, Hap.
Run play, and he'll lose yards.
That is a loss of 2 yards. That brings up 4th and goal.
Tennessee is looking to go up by 3. He gets it up, and they tack on 3 points.
And you got to think they're pretty happy with holding them to a field goal right there.
Looks like they're ready for the kick. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Tennessee's in the driver's seat right now, but it's still early, Kirk.
Yep, very early in this game, but you got to love the feel for it as far as they're concerned. They came up with a stop, and then they get points, and right now they're out of the game.
You never like to have to play from behind, but a deficit this manageable shouldn't be in the front of their minds. They just need to go out there and play. He's scrambling. And a quick throw. And he tackles him hard at the 50-yard line.
On the tackle at the 50-yard line. That makes it 1st and 10.
He goes out of bounds right around the 44-yard line.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Quick pass. And they'll get him in the backfield. They lose 7 yards on that play.
That's just a sound play by the defense. They dropped him well short of the line of scrimmage.
There's a player hurt. It doesn't look to be that bad. 3rd down, and they need to get it inside the 40. Fires out quickly to the tailback. And he's shoved out of bounds around the 48-yard line. The Volunteers saw one of their top players go down earlier, but looks like he's going to be able to get back in there. He's going to try to coffin corner this one. He really got a hold of that one. Little too much leg into that punt. They'll bring it out to the 20. A good job on their last drive, getting 3. Let's see if they can get some more on this drive. Tennessee holds a field goal lead. Makes it to the 22-yard line.
That's a gain of 2 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 8.
He's going to try and scramble. And they make the stop at the 30-yard line.
This is a pretty tough guy, and he's a great leader. He's going to do whatever it takes to help his team.
Tackle at the 33.
On the tackle. Gain of 3 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Let's go! Easy! Lucky! 68!
Looking for his man, incomplete.
Well, he must have hurried there because his receiver was wide open. There was no need to rush that one at all.
It's 3rd and 7. Ball on their own 33. Now he's scrambling. They'll bring him down at the 36. And we got an injured player on the field.
That makes it 4th and 4.
Kinney is waiting for the snap. He punts it away, and it's a great kick. He fields the punt at the 13. He makes it out maybe to the 26-yard line. Tennessee's defense really came to play early in this football game.
Well, they've done a good job here early, but you know eventually this offense is going to start clicking. Let's see if this defense can sustain this for the rest of the game.
And while they are behind, they know they can knot things up in a heartbeat. It's way too early to change your game plan. Throws it in a hurry. He's tackled at the 33-yard line.
Rose makes the tackle at the 33-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and
3. Here's an opening. And they get nice yardage on that run. So the option keeper will get him a first down.
It's a very well-executed option play. The blocking was there, and the quarterback made the correct decision to keep it himself and get the first down.
Incomplete. Almost picked off.
Right at the intended receiver on the play.
From their own 40-yard line. 2nd down. Got a man, but he's tackled back behind the line of scrimmage.
That makes it 3rd and 11.
The Volunteers saw one of their key guys go down earlier, but it looks like he might be able to get back in the action. Lets it go. And it falls incomplete. And they're going to have to bring on the punt team.
Great hold by the defense. They were expecting the pass play, and they defended it very well.
Bennett awaits the snap. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. He gets out to about the 28-yard line. You talk about our meetings this week with the defensive coordinators, Kirk, and this is what they were hoping for, that they can control the line of scrimmage.
These players must have been listening pretty intently because that's exactly what we've seen. These defenses have come out. They've controlled things early, trying to just set the tone. It's really going to be up to both of these offenses to try to make some adjustments and try to be able to come after them in some way.
Tackle made around the 41-yard line.
Even if you're pulling for the other team, you've got to just admire this guy's speed. He is special.
Tennessee has a 3-point lead. Quick strike to the receiver. He's brought down in the open field.
Reception. Stewart brings him down at the 44-yard line. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
I'm coming!
Nearly intercepted.
That could have been a huge shift in momentum if they were able to hold on to that one. Wow, that was close.
Third down now, and they need to get it inside the 49.
Mike 41, Mike 41. They go. Motion.
Caught it, but they're going to lose yards. He would tackle immediately, and they'll lose a yard there.
Pretty good stand there. They weren't fooled at all by the offensive play call.
Hey, hurry up. Let's go.
An exciting first quarter comes to an end. 3-0, Volunteer. Welcome back. Tight game here in the second quarter as we begin play. Kinney is the punter. He takes it in at the 14. He makes it out to maybe the 29-yard line. With one quarter down, I really haven't seen too much separation between these two squads. Might be neck and neck the whole way.
Ready. Lighting. Check.
Pass complete and taken down immediately.
Peterson on the tackle at the 36-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Set. 390.
He almost had it, but it's incomplete.
You like a team that's ready to defend the pass. It takes some preparation to get in the way of a pass like that.
They need about 3 yards to get the first down here on third down.
Here we go.
Brought down at the 38-yard line. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. The defense has everybody on the line. I think they're going to come after this one. He makes it out to maybe the 30-yard line.
Return for a gain of 10 yards.
Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just 1 or 2 plays. Tennessee is up a field goal. They'll drop him for a loss.
Those linebackers do a great job of stopping the run, but they need to be careful of the play-action pass. You can easily get fooled and give up some big yards through the air.
From their own 27-yard line, it's 2nd down.
Mike 6.
Run left side. Nice run to the left there.
Gain of 6 yards. That makes it 3rd and 7.
Scrambling around, and they get the sack. The safety comes up with a nice sack.
Yes, he does. Here he comes clean on the blitz and got to the quarterback before he had a chance to really go through his progression. Nice play for this defense.
The punting team's got to give their kickers some time. And this one is a beauty. Makes it out to maybe the 40-yard line. Duke's coaching staff, I've got to think going into halftime, and we're getting close right now, Kirk. They've got to do something different. What they had planned with their star running back's just not working today.
Well, I think the continuity between a coaching staff and a quarterback and an offense is tested. Their star players not having a great game. They're losing this football game. I think now as we're close to this half, now is when you start to think about what other ways can we attack this defense. And then maybe eventually we get back to our star running back. But in the meantime, let's try to find some other ways to attack to be able to put points up.
Now he tries to buy some time. Slides down to the ground.
Gain of 8 yards. That makes it 2nd and 2.
And he just gets rid of it. It's third down, and they're about 2 yards shy of the sticks.
Here we go. Green 95. Green 95.
Big opening. Runs outside for a nice gain.
Good for a gain of 6 yards. First down.
Let's go. Green 88. Green 88.
Runs right for a nice gain.
Gain of 6 yards.
Watch two.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Ready. Check. Green 19. Omaha. Omaha 19.
He's taken down around the 23-yard line. Looks like he flinched down there on the line.
False start, offense.
They'll line up for another third down play because of the penalty.
Well, here you're in a third down situation, and then someone makes a mental mistake. It makes your blood boil if you're a coach.
So we're looking at another third down here.
Here we go. Right 80.
Zipped it out, and that was almost picked off. Duke can tie it up here with this kick. The kick is up. No good. He missed it to the left.
Well, sometimes when you see a kick like that, the kicker is trying to compensate for a factor, maybe like the wind, and he thinks he can hook it back in. Didn't happen that time.
In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions. Tennessee is up by 3. Brooks, the ball carrier. He's pushed out of bounds around the 29-yard line. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
2nd and 9.
Throws complete, and he's hit hard behind the line.
And tackles his loss at the 28-yard line. That brings us 3rd and 10.
He delivers. And it's the senior. For the 20, the 10. Touchdown. Huge play. And he adds the extra point. It was a quick 3-play, 72-yard drive, and they get it in for 7.
Boy, that is scoring in a hurry. This offense is looking more and more explosive.
The score now, 10-0. They line up to kick this one away. And he got all of this one. Great kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. So now both teams come trotting back out onto the field. He's got an opening. Tackle after a decent run up the gut.
Gain of 5 yards. That brings him 2nd and 5.
Here he goes. Makes it to the 44.
Gain of 14 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
He lets it go. Caught. And he's taken down around the 26-yard line.
Well, that's a big play by the offense. And I got to tell you, as a defensive coordinator, you're blitzing and you're taking some chances. And it's one thing to blitz and to get to the quarterback and everybody high-fives and gets excited. But if you blitz and you don't get home, as they say, which means hitting the quarterback, you're leaving your defensive backs one-on-one in coverage. And if you don't get to that quarterback and you're facing a talented quarterback like this man right here, you're going to pay for it.
They'll line up with 5 wide receivers. Complete, brought down, nothing doing.
That makes it 3rd and 7.
5 guys will be out in the pattern as they're in the shotgun. And down he goes at the 15.
This passing game can be very effective if you don't get enough pressure on the quarterback. They use their personnel well and can be very tough to defend.
And he's tackled at the 16. 1 yard loss for the halfback. Here's the 8th play of the series. The Blue Devils are going to call their second timeout. And he's tackled after positive yardage.
Call it a gain of 7 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
He scrambled, and he's sacked.
I don't think the offense did a very good job of recognizing the corner blitz. The quarterback's got to do a better job of using his eyes to recognize the blitz, and also it would have helped if the wide receiver would have been pointing like crazy at the corner, letting the quarterback know, hey, we've got a blitz here. That is a big-time miscommunication by the offense.
And they can make this a one-possession game with this kick right here. He gets it up, and he's got it.
The field goal attempt is good.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Nice kick, plenty of distance. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Right now, this game's got all the makings of maybe being a nail-biter.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to go well into the second half, probably into the 4th quarter. You almost have a feel that maybe one of the defenses may have to score a touchdown to be able to win this game.
Not much of a problem getting the ball in the end zone on their last drive as this quarterback just picked apart the defense.
I love to watch a quarterback when he can really get into sync with his wide receivers. These guys have worked all week on their preparation to attack this defense, and right now it's really paying off.
Tennessee is up a score. Nice run there. The Volunteers use their second timeout from their own 44-yard line. Second down. And he throws right away. Great catch, and he's out of bounds. Goes out of bounds right around the 24-yard line. The field goal unit's out on the field, and they're going to try to get these guys 3 points before halftime. The kick is up. It's got the distance, and he got it. As they head to the locker rooms, this one is far from over. The Volunteers with a 10-point lead.
Hi, everybody. Glad to have you with us on the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. David Pollock here in the studio as always to lend a little perspective to what just went down in the first 30 minutes. I completely understand an offensive coordinator's philosophy. If a play works, just keep going back to it over and over and over again. But something seemed a little unusual about the play calling in the first half here.
I know what you're saying. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
But if it's money, then put it in the bank and continue to do it over and over. He kept dialing up the money plays, man. I don't need to run anything else. If my money plays are going to work consistently, until you stop it, You better get used to seeing green and cha-ching, 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 because it's money in the bank.
Are you trying to say behold the power of cheese? That's going to do it at halftime. Just about ready to start the second half.
All right, you finish it up, brother. I'm going to get something in the cafeteria. I'm hungry.
Wait, don't leave until you get my order. Brad, Kirk, take the second half.
All right, Reese and David, welcome back, everybody. Just about set to start the second half. He's to the 20. Tackle at the 28-yard line. It's going to be interesting to see how the action shakes out in this series. He's tackled at about the 49. Around the 47-yard line.
Call it a gain of 2 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
And he makes it out to about the 44-yard line.
Gain of 3 on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 5.
He guns it right side.
The pass falls incomplete. Number 88 was the intended receiver on the play. That'll bring up 4th and 5.
Right now he wants to get this kick away and change field position. And here's the, wait a minute, the upback's got it. He's taken down at the 44-yard line. Football will change hands as they fail to convert on 4th down. There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. Up the middle for a nice gain.
That's a gain of 4 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 6.
And they make the stop at the 50.
That's good for a gain of 2 yards. 3rd down.
He did not get to the 1st down marker. Looks like they've decided to go for it here. Caught and is quickly shoved out of bounds.
Call it a gain of 5 yards. First down.
Keeps his eye on it, makes the catch. Tackle made around the 30-yard line.
Gain of 12 on the play. First down.
Wants to go long and does. They'll bring him down at the 3.
Gain of 27 on the play. That makes it 1st and goal.
And he hits him hard at the 1-yard line.
Gain of 2 yards. That brings him 2nd and goal.
Touchdown, Duke! Trying to get within a field goal. They'll try the point after. And he hits the PAT. A nice 8-play, 57-yard drive, and that's good for a touchdown. So the score now, 13-10. Bennett has the ball all teed up, and he's ready to kick this one off. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. So we're just about ready to return to action.
Check 26, check 26.
Tennessee has a 3-point lead. He's on the run. And they bring him down for a sack on the play.
The defenders played the snap count perfectly. They found the pass into the backfield and didn't let the quarterback get away.
Looking to dig themselves out of a little hole here after the sack. It's 2nd and 14.
Check Mike 6, Mike 6. Bring down.
Gets to about the 24-yard line.
Call it a gain of 3 yards. That makes it 3rd and 11.
Mike 6.
And he's hit before he can go anywhere.
Call it a gain of 9 yards. That'll make it 4th and 2.
Kinney to punt. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. He's tackled at the 32.
Returns the punt.
There's still plenty of time to keep running their offense as usual here. I don't think they need to feel any anxiety about trailing. Nice run up the middle.
Gain of 6 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
He gets out to about the 38-yard line.
Defensive coordinator has a lot of confidence in his pass defense if he's releasing a safety to stop the run.
He's scrambling. He dives, and he'll be marked down.
Nowhere, baby, nowhere. Let's go. Way to go, D. Way to go, D. Let's go. 200 check.
Now he's scrambling. Brought down around the 41-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
There's a strike complete. And they'll bring him down behind the line.
Loss of 6 yards. That'll make it 2nd and long.
Second down and 16 to go. Ball on the 47. Under pressure. And a quick throw. And he's level at the 32-yard line. Not a bad little play there.
Yeah, this is a nice job by the quarterback reading the coverage and delivering a very catchable ball and allowing his receiver to come up with a nice gain.
He fights forward to about the 30.
Gain of 2 on the play. 1st down.
Makes the catch, and he's got nowhere to go.
Takes him down behind the line at the 30-yard line. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Wants to throw outside. Pulls it in. First down, and he's knocked out of bounds.
Gain of 18 on the play. 1st down.
Somebody jumped early down there.
False start, offense.
Sometimes what happens on a false start is a lineman will see movement on the other side of the ball and be coaxed into jumping early.
So we'll have 1st and 15 after the penalty. The 10. He's taken down around the 7-yard line. Tailback picks up a good-looking 10 yards on the draw.
Gains of 2nd and 5.
Throws complete. Touchdown. He makes the PAT. Duke to kick. He just drills this one. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. The Blue Devils were rolling along. Did they get overconfident or what?
There's no question this team was overconfident. It was just so easy in the first half. I think they thought it would continue to be that way, and clearly that's caught up to them.
This deficit can be easily overcome, sure. But they have to be thinking if they don't get something going on this series, the burden is going to be felt by their defense. Quick throw, almost intercepted.
Fitzpatrick, the intended receiver on the play.
From their own 25-yard line, it's second down.
Mike six.
He's out of bounds around the 28-yard line.
That's a GD3 on the play. That makes it 3rd and 7.
Quick strike to the receiver, and he is drilled at the 44.
That'll move the chains for another Tennessee. First down.
And he's immediately tackled.
That's a GD. That makes it 2nd and 2.
Got an opening. Gains his way to the 36-yard line.
That's good enough for another Tennessee. First down.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 36. And they got him for a loss.
Number 29 makes the tackle. That's a loss of 2 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 12.
A great game so far, and it looks like it'll be decided in the 4th. The Blue Devils lead it by 4. Back in this very pivotal 4th quarter.
Mike 41.
Here's the throw, and I don't think he got anything on that.
Makes the grab. Johnson finishes down the 37-yard line. That brings us 3rd and 10.
Completes it, but he can't shake the defense.
Johnson's at the tackle at the 30-yard line.
It's 4th down, and they're going to try to go for it. Looks to his receiver, first down. And he's taken down at the 18. Caught out in the open. And down he goes at about the 11. He's going to try and scramble. Slides down to the ground. Gives it right side. Dives for extra yardage.
Only gain of 2 yards. That brings up 2nd and goal.
He scrambled. And he's tackled at the 1.
No gain on the play. That makes it 3rd and goal.
Looking for the corner. Touchdown, and that's going to give them the lead. So the kicker will line up here and try to give his team a 3-point lead with this extra point. And he adds the extra point. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. Excellent kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
I love the competitive spirit that we're seeing out on this field today. It looks like one team has the upper hand, and then the other comes right back in to be able to regain the lead. It's going to be an exciting finish.
This is a pretty crucial series right here with things being so tight. Your best players have to step it up on both sides of the ball. Caught, and he's hit immediately.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
Screen pass. He's got his halfback. Steps out of bounds around the 35-yard line.
8 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and inches.
That's a great tackle at the 36-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 1 yard. First down.
Here we go.
And he's tackled right away.
Rose makes the tackle at the 45-yard line. That brings up 2nd and 1.
Gets to about the 47-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 2 yards. First down.
Check. Bring that 200 chain.
Pulls down the catch, and he's got room here. Brought down in the open field.
Thompson with the tackle at the 46-yard line.
They're about 4 yards away here on 2nd down. He's tackled in the open field.
Parker on the tackle at the 42-yard line. That makes it 1st and 10.
Pulls it in and stopped in his tracks with that tackle.
That's good for a gain of 3 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Less than 3 minutes in the game. Here's a screen pass. Gets it to the back. And they push him out right around the 38-yard line.
That's a gain of 1 yard. That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
He goes out of bounds at about the 37-yard line. It's 4th down. They'll call on the field goal unit. Kicks up. And they miss the chance to tie this thing up.
You know, that kicker feels really bad right now, but wait till the right tackle gets a hold of him and pounds him into the ground.
A score here might effectively end this one. With a quick throw. Open man, and it's his wide receiver. He's tackled at about the 35. Quick out to his receiver. Tackle around the 29-yard line. Fitzpatrick picks him up 6 yards with a catch. 2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 29. He's hit and taken down. Fires out to his receiver. Duke's going to have to use their 2nd time out of the half. They bring him down in the backfield. Nowhere to go for the halfback. That's a loss of 1. Duke will take their last time out. A little more than 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Throws complete. He's got room to work. Brooks gained 7 yards with a catch there.
Gain of 7 yards. That'll make it 3rd and 5.
He gets rid of this one.
Brad, I just think this quarterback's got to do a much better job of being able to read that defense and make quicker decisions. And especially when the defense starts to get pressure, you've got to either get rid of that football or check it down or take off and run with it.
Kicks away, and it sails through the uprights. Tennessee lines up for the kickoff. Nice kick, plenty of distance. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. The Blue Devils coaching staff and the entire team knows that this is the guy that can win it for them.
Well, the offense has to find a way to get the football into the hands of this running back, whether it's a simple toss sweep or maybe a ball out of the backfield where he can catch it in space. Any way that they can get the football to him to see if he can spring one to maybe get in the field goal range, or who knows, maybe take it to the house.
He steps out at the 35.
That's good for a gain of 10 yards. That'll make it 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd down, and they're about the length of the football from the first down marker. Slings it. Tackle made at the 40-yard line.
Eagle!
First down.
Set! Green 90! Green 90!
And they make the stop at about the 49.
Gain of 9 yards.
98 Weasel! 98
That brings up
Weasel!
2nd and 1.
And he stops the clock with a spike.
3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 1. Just over a minute left. They'll bring him down around the 40-yard line.
A quarterback's best friend is a receiver he can count on to catch the ball every time he drops back to pass.
Regular!
Throwing left.
Well, you want to do everything you can to keep the ball out of the hands of these receivers, so that was a really good effort.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. They'll spread the field with 5 wide. Fires it out. Brought down at the 11.
Number 27 makes the return. Gain of 29 yards. First down.
Here we go! Red 18! Red 18!
The spike will stop the clock.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
We're at play number 9 of this current drive. Well, he tried to thread the needle with that pass.
Well, here the quarterback makes a poor decision throwing into coverage. Needs to look at his progression and find the 2nd and 3rd receiver.
And so it's another 3rd down upcoming here. Touchdown! Tie ball game. A minute left in the game. And he hits the PAT. Bennett is lined up to kick this one off. He sends this one deep. He's to the 20. Oh, man, did he take a hit. Let's see what they can do on offense as they take possession after the return.
There's no need to do anything drastic here. They are behind, but all they need is a field goal.
Both teams realize that when the ball is snapped, we're one play away from a very different ball game. There's a strike complete. He's taken down around the 36-yard line. There's a very impressive open field tackle. Pressure coming, and he's going to be sacked for a loss.
I think this defensive end is doing a great job of getting after the quarterback, not only with the sack in this case, but it seems like the entire game he's done a good job of creating pressure, making this quarterback feel him, and almost giving him happy feet back there where he doesn't seem to be in rhythm and almost seems to be throwing the football, feeling the pressure and almost creating nerves on the quarterback.
They really need to pick up this 3rd and long here in the 4th quarter. And it all comes down to this. One last chance to throw one up and see if somebody can bring it down and win the game. Incomplete. Almost picked off. That's going to do it for this one. Our final score, 24-23, Blue Devils. So that wraps things up for us. 3A Sports and Kirk Herbstreit. I'm Brad Nessler saying thanks, and we'll see you next time.